The breeze said, let's go. Welcome to Wake Up and Worship with me. Y'all, I love this so much. I'm going to get right to it. What I am loving about this space that's developing, waking up and worshiping together, is that God checked me yesterday before I got in front of the camera. I could not do this without actually worshiping Him. So sometimes, like, I have my morning routine, and it doesn't always get into like dynamic worship. But God said, why not? If you're gonna be doing a wake up and worship, dynamically worship me beforehand, so that you can carry that on. Let that be the overflow. So it was pretty amazing. I was listening to this song, "Let the Redeemed of the Lord Say So." That's why I'm doing this, because I'm redeemed of the Lord. So hear this. This is why worship, because worship is the foundation of everything that I do and am. This is why, because God created us to worship Him. When you worship God, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I'm not going to start over, and I'm hoping that I don't have to when I do the replay, when I play it back. But when you worship God, He inhabits the praises of His people. So it invokes His presence. When God's presence comes, now we're not just talking about a God, we're talking about God, the creator of the universe. And why am I always there? Because spirituality is so important, because we're not going to stay here forever. But even while we're here, like, God created us to have dominion over this earth, like a relationship with Him. And how we do it, how do we get in His presence? By worshiping God. It's imperative, not just important. So I want to normalize it. I wish I could, on a platform that I could play music. I'm going to figure out a way to do that, because it just really, it invokes the presence of God. When you begin to adore Him, even without music, say, just, God, you're worthy. You are worthy. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Because some people didn't, and a lot of people don't thank Him for just the simple thing. Thank you for the breath that I breathe. Thank you for giving me a mind to thank you. Thank you, because even though you have all power, it is in your hands. You are holy and righteous, faithful, King of kings, Lord of lords, ruler, the creator of every good and pleasant thing, the great I am. Even though He all of those things, He desires to be intimate with us. So if we do that, it keeps Him real close. It keeps Him real close. So I don't even know if I got a whole lot more. I gotta say this. I said it before, and I'm probably say it again, because it's why I worship. When God's presence come in, He inhabits the praises of His people. In His presence, there's fullness of joy. You'll have joy, because just because you worship God, it don't mean that ain't nothing popping off. It don't mean that things ain't going on all around you. It don't mean that everything is perfect. It just means that He's still worthy. So you do it just because He's worthy. Thank you for that praise. So you do it. And in spite of, because in spite of the circumstances, He's still worthy. And if you do it, He shows up. When He shows up, He brings joy. I don't care what's going on in your life, that the joy that you get from His presence is unspeakable. It really is. There's no words for it, because it's like, this is going on, but I'm still feeling this way, and it's because of your presence. And you know what that joy does? It gives you strength. It gives you strength to endure. It gives you strength to complete. It gives you strength to accomplish what you set out to accomplish, what you set not to accomplish, what you set not to accomplish, because you got strength to accomplish it. That's why this intimate time of worshiping God is important, because He'll bring His Spirit in, He'll bring His presence in, He'll bring His ideas in. He begins to give you clarity. He show up with something. That's why worshiping is so important. I've been allotted the opportunity to be close to God. And this is how. So I'm like, it's so good. I want to share with y'all. Wake up and worship, y'all. So again, find you a song. There's a song I was listening to today. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so by Witness. Like, I was just kind of grooving to it. I was listening to I Just Want to Praise You Too. I'll put them in the description. And surrender. Like, and when you surrender and just want to praise Him and recognize who you are. Like, I believe God takes offense. I don't believe it, I know it. When we don't recognize who we are. And He like, if you just you get in my face. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Like, we don't even know what we think we know until we begin to stand in awe of God. I can go somewhere else with that, but I think that that's enough. Because I just want to wake up and worship. And I like for you to join me. I thank you for joining me. Because somebody out here, somebody watching, somebody is like going to pick a song, turn off the radio, and choose to just worship God for not what He can do, but for who He is. He is everything. And all He wants is time with us. Whew, thank you. Until next time, y'all. Peace.